Hi everybody, it's Marcy, and I'm going to work some more on some ephemera for my little golden book. I started getting a little bit stressed out about it because I made the mistake that I always make. I pulled out anything and everything that I thought I might possibly want to use for this journal. And it's too much stuff. Then I start looking at it thinking, I don't know what to use, I don't know what to do with it, yada, yada, yada. So, to try to help myself out, taking it one step at a time, I went through the little kids' workbooks that I had and pulled out some pages that I thought might be usable. And for right now, what I've decided to do is I've got these two that have little dot to dots on them, and I thought this one and this one might make cute little sideways tags or journaling cards. And then I thought if I put them on the same page, like one on top of the other, then this might make a cute pocket for them to slide into. So that's what I'm going to work on. And I was going to flip through all the workbook pages I pulled out, but that would just be a waste of time, and you will see them as I use them or decide not to use them. Okay, so I've already looked at these, and the height of these is just fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to back these onto with a little bit of cardstock, because this paper is so thin that it too thin for my liking. Okay, now gotta measure these again. These are approximately 6 3/8 of an inch long. And ideally, I think I'd like for them to be no more than 5 3/4 of an inch. So I need to look at this, and as need be, I will just speed up the video on this. So that, sorry about that. As needed, I will speed up the video on this so that you're not watching me figure stuff out ad nauseum. Okay. See, and I'm already changing my mind. I think what I'm going to do, take off some of the excess. I'm going to go ahead and back them onto the cardstock. And then I will figure out where I want to take. These I can go ahead and come back and start not that close. Save that piece of paper. Okay, so now I actually have to start deciding where I want to lose a little bit of the length. So I took that edge off. Yeah. Okay. So I would keep that fish. I'd lose a little bit of that and most of the brown fish, but I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think by doing that, I got to keep most everything. And now, given I'm just now noticing that these scenes are actually identical, so maybe on this one I keep the brown fish and everything on this side, and lose everything on that side, or most of that side. Okay. And use my corner rounder. Okay. So that works for those, and then I can sew around them, and let's see, I guess I probably don't want to put like a ribbon or fabric or a pull tab kind of thing on them until I decide where they're going to go in the journal, because if they go in okay, if I had the pocket over here, they would go in like this and pull out here. And if I put it like here, then it would pull out from here. So yeah, I'm not going to want to put, I can sew around them, but I'm not going to want to put a tab on them until I know where they're going to go in the journal. Okay. But what I can do is okay, these are 3 3/8. Let's be sure they're both the same. 3 3/8. So I would need 6 3/4 at a minimum. And actually I'd need more than that. I'd probably need 7 1/4. 7 3/4 would take me to the top of most of my pages. So why don't we go to 7 1/2? On this, that will give me a little wiggle room on my page placement. But it will pretty much go the full length of a page. So, what did I say? 7 1/2. Actually, I need to take that edge as well because I can't be certain that I put the paper on there straight. Okay, so now I've got that straight edge. So 7 1/2 will put me right there, which is actually I could go 7 5/8. That way all I lose is that. And then I know on this side I want the crab. Let's do this first. Okay. I'm going to take off a 1/4 of an inch there. But because there's nothing there. So I don't have to, I'm not losing anything. Which will allow me to keep a little more here. And if I make the pocket 3 1/2 inches, make it 3 3/4. And then, no, I'm going to back it up. Make it, let's, oh, I'm looking, okay. I've got this little oyster here, or clam, or whatever that is, that I'm going to lose no matter what. So if I move it over to 3 3/4, I'm going to be cutting it in half. So I will have cut that in half, plus the yellow fish will have been cut, where if I move it over just a little bit, then you never know the clam was there, and so all that I've cut in half is the yellow fish. And it probably doesn't matter to anybody in the world but me, but I just prefer. Okay, so then that becomes the pocket. Will be a double pocket. For these two. And I think that will end up being very cute. Okay. So that's, I want to still let the glue dry a bit, and then I will sew around them. So, okay, I think it says sandbox, but what I'm seeing is sandcastle. Take all that off, but I'm thinking that'll just be an embellishment. The whale I'll just use as an embellishment somehow. That's a full page. I don't know what to do with that yet. That one I'm kind of iffy on. Here we've got a bunch of turtles, which could be used as embellishments. I love this little octopus, but I'm not sure what to do. Full page. Okay, so I've got these three. I need to see where I am. Okay, well, I suspect my video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to end this one here and probably turn my camera right back on and keep going, figure out what to do with these three. So anyway, until next time, be safe, stay healthy, happy crafting, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.